Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So coming up in about 10 minutes, Clash with Kenzie, Rise Against, sold out show. And it's at the Salt Shed Friday, October 18th. So a couple weeks, furnished by our great friends Live Nation. So Rise Against, that show coming up here at the Salt Shed. You can win tickets 10 minutes away in Clash with Kenzie.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
All right, let's go Bears. And for the doubters out there, for people, and I see this often on social media. So the Bears beat the Panthers 36-10, a ass whooping, a beatdown. Other words I can come up with, they were down 7-0, did 30 unanswered points, and Caleb Williams looked incredible. 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, best performance to date. DJ Moore caught both scoring passes, 105 yards receiving against his former team, by the way. Just a great thumping all around.
A thumping?
A thumping.
Okay.
But what I see is then people say, well, it's the Panthers, which are, the worst team in the NFL. And
A win's a win, baby.
well, thank you, Kenzie, because on the other side of the ball, there are people that are paid millions of dollars to ruin your day. So I don't care if they're bad. They still are paid millions and millions of dollars, including Andy Dalton, who just seems to keep getting paid, who played for the Bears recently, the Red Rocket, as they call him. And he, I know. Wait, it is the Red Rocket, right? Is it the Red Rocker?
Well, what do you think it might be?
I thought it was.
Sure?
I thought
That's
it was
really inappropriate.
I thought it was the Red Rocket.
I mean, that seems wildly inappropriate for an NFL quarterback.
I don't know.
Do you just have that on the brain?
No, I'm pretty sure he's called the Red Rocket.
Brian,
I hope it's on the brain. and
Oh,
not on your
crap.
phone.
It's the Red Rifle.
That's disgusting. That's literally disgusting.
Oh, my bad. Ooh.
I
No
learned a little bit
kidding.
about Brian this morning.
Oh, boy. All right.
I was like, wow. That's like, who did that?
Yeah. Okay, so the Red Rifle was on the other side of the ball getting paid $10 million to try to beat the Bears. You win who's in front of you. That's all you do. And you look good doing it. Like, a good team would thump them like the Bears did. And a bad team might just barely beat them 13-10. They beat them 36-10. Caleb Williams looks great. By the way, here's some fun stats. Caleb Williams has topped 300 passing yards for the second time in his NFL career after 5 games. That's already more than longtime starters for the Bears, Rex Grossman. Oh, I get PTSD on that one. Kyle Orton and Justin Fields, by the way, who seems to be having a little bit of a resurgence there in Pittsburgh, even though they lost last night. Also, Washington's Jaden Daniels, an incredible guy coming out as a rookie. Denver's Bo Nix, Chicago's Caleb Williams have combined for 10 wins this season, the second most by rookie quarterbacks in the first 5 weeks of a season since 1970. Boom.
Wow.
How about that stat?
Yeah.
They're fun stats, right?
I like him. Look, I've been very critical of Caleb Williams. I have said since week 1 that Jaden Daniels, the Washington Commanders rookie quarterback who was the second pick in the draft, has outplayed Caleb Williams every week of this NFL season. And I would still go as far to say that even for week 5, but my God, did Caleb Williams impress me yesterday.
He was throwing dimes, looked great. And by the way, the Bears extended.
Zooming around like a red rocket.
Red, those rifles are red too. The Bears extended their longest current home winning streak in the NFL to 8 games, by the way. That's their best stretch at Soldier Field since they won 10 in a row in the 2005-2006 seasons. And they'll play Jacksonville in London, where we'll be at that game this Sunday. So we talked about that many, many months ago, probably 6 months ago. We had a special package. We'll go with about 50 listeners are going to be with us on the trip. And we cannot wait to be in London this weekend for Jacksonville, where the Bears could go 4-2 if they beat Jacksonville going into the bye week after that. So they're 3-2 right now. This is incredible. And in case you missed the game, here it is in 50 seconds.
Williams play fake, now throws, wide open, it's DJ Moore, the former Carolina Panther, is in for a Bears touchdown, 34 yards. This will be second and goal. The give is to Johnson, he's in, touchdown. Kramer shifts, the handoff to Swift, and this time he's in. Second down and 8, Williams, Moore, end zone, he's got it, touchdown. In the face! In the face! No! First and goal, it's Johnson, and he is in. Johnson's second touchdown today.
And he's grabbing and a little push, and that's the frustration. J.C. Horn, extremely frustrated. And he goes after another offensive lineman, and now all of a sudden it's everyone getting into it.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We'll get you on the phones in a minute for those Rise Against tickets, so stay here. You beat Kenzie in trivia, and you get the tickets. In the meantime, over the weekend on Saturday Night Live, you had Coldplay perform and comedian Nate Bargatze. Now, we'll get a little bit of that Coldplay clip a little bit later on, but first, here's a little snippet of super funny, hilarious guy Nate Bargatze on Saturday Night Live.
First time I had raspberry, 40 years old. 40 years old, first time I had raspberry. I said it at the party. I was like, what is this? And they go, the bowl? That's how much they figured. Well, clearly knows what raspberry is. It makes more sense for him not to know what a bowl is. I didn't see raspberries growing up. You know, I don't come from money, all right? I still swim with my eyes open. I love processed food, you know? I love it. I'm a farm factory table guy. And
oh, so good. 312-591-8300. Call now to compete against Kenzie in trivia for those Rise Against tickets. 312-591-8300. You have to call now to compete for the sold-out tickets for Rise Against.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Well, this is very exciting. Rise Against, our guys. A sold-out show at the Salt Shed with guests Microwave and Spiritual Cramp. You're a big fan of Spiritual Cramp, aren't you, Case?
I'm a huge fan of Microwave and Spiritual Cramp. If I could ever give anybody a piece of advice, if you have tickets to the show, get there early. Do not miss those two bands.
That's your only advice ever you're going to give out in life, is get there early for this show.
I have nothing else to offer. I only know about opening bands.
Does Microwave perform really fast?
Oh, give her a rim shot.
No, I'm going to
She
give her
deserves a rim shot. For no, don't give her a
They're
buzzer on
on for
that.
about a minute and a half.
Boo!
But it was a question. Not fair.
Yeah, but they come out soggy a little bit, not crisp. Is air fryer on the bill later?
This sucks. They're a good band. Leave me alone.
Now, this is exciting, though, by the way, because we're giving away Rise Against tickets today, and just as also a little bit of a teaser, going to give you some inside information. Ticket Blitz Thursday will also be these Rise Against tickets coming up this Thursday. Starts at 8 a.m., 9 a.m., every hour through the day, every hour. Ticket Blitz Thursday, sold out for the Rise Against show at the Salt Shed. So, Vince gets the first shot at him in Bartlett. Vince, ahoy, tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy. So I am a guidance counselor at a private school for hockey players.
Excuse me?
Yes. So it's a private school for high school and junior level hockey players.
So there's only hockey players in the school?
That's correct.
I thought you refused to help anybody who wasn't a hockey player. That's what I thought you meant.
Well, in a way, he does.
Yeah, he's like, I'm only here for hockey players.
How many students are in the school?
7.
So we have about 20 that come in and 20 that go to the school virtually.
And how many need counseling?
Probably 100% of them.
Wow.
Well, hockey players, you got to beat people up, you know? I mean,
Lot
the
of
old
hockey.
day. Old school, old time hockey. Eddie Shore, Dick Clapper, that kind of stuff. Gordie Howe.
Dick Clapper?
Have you seen the movie Slapshot ever?
No.
Oh, that's got to be.
Is that a player from there, or is it a real player?
It's a real player, but it's a player that the Hanson brothers quote every time they want to get into a fight. They go, "Yes, coach, old time hockey, Eddie Shore, Dick Clapper."
Dick Clapper, I can see why you need a counselor. I guess that's tough.
Kenzie, do you know the NASCAR driver Dick Trickle?
Nope.
Wow, well, there was a NASCAR driver named Dick Trickle.
Why would you do that? That's like harassment to your kid. That's so mean.
Also, very funny.
Hilarious. Actually, the funniest thing to ever happen.
Oh, my gosh.
Have any of the players come out of that school and gone on to play in the NHL?
So not out of our location, but we've had a couple out of some of the other locations I have.
All right, just checking.
Oh.
Connor Bedard didn't go through your classes, is what you're saying there.
No.
All right, here we go. So it's for Rise Against tickets. We invite hockey players or even badminton players to come to the show. 312-591-8300. And Vince has one from Bartlett. So, Vince, call heads or tails right now?
Tails.
It is heads. Kenzie goes first. So question number 1, Kenzie, what's the name of the Little Debbie's brownie that is topped off with colorful sprinkles?
Cosmic brownie.
Cosmic brownies.
Nailed it.
I like cosmic bowling. I love doing that. You ever go?
Cosmic bowling?
Well, it's kind of the similar principle, I guess. But
A lot of sprinkles?
It's dark, but laser lights going out through. Like a lot of bowling alleys do the cosmic bowling. I like
Are
that.
they all like that?
No, not like this. Like it's a light show. It's a concert basically while you're bowling.
Okay, I see.
Not all of them do that. Some are just good old-fashioned smelly bowling alleys.
Okay.
All right, Vince. Aphrodite.
Okay.
Aphrodite was the Greek goddess of what? Aphrodite. 3, 2. Give me an answer, Vince.
Of sleep?
Sleep would be great, but that's not true.
That's who Brian worships.
Oh, God. Is there a Greek goddess of sleep? I'd love that. Kenzie, what'd she do?
Love.
Love.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's back to Kenzie.
Yeah, 2-0.
In what decade did we allegedly land on the moon? In what decade?
That's a legend?
It's getting more and more steam.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, what decade? I hate these.
Yeah.
I wasn't in any of these. I'm gonna say 50s.
50s is not right. The space race began in the 50s, though. Vince.
Was it the 60s?
It was the 60s. There you go. So it's back to Vince.
That's right.
Vince, what famous wall is visible from space?
The Great Wall of China.
It's kind of like the cheese question last week.
There's a lot of famous walls out there.
Give me another one.
Berlin Wall.
Okay, give me
Didn't
another
that
one.
fall?
Yeah, that went
You're
down.
not gonna see it.
Yeah, that's down.
Green Monster, Fenway Park. That's a famous wall.
Oh, man.
True.
Okay, you're right. There's a
Yeah.
couple other ones in there.
Yeah, suck it. All right, 2-2 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, Jumpman originally was the name of which Nintendo mascot? Jumpman was the original name.
I'm gonna guess Mario.
You guessed right. Mario is correct. Vince, what band performs songs like Danny California and Soul to Squeeze?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
That's right. 3-3. And Kenzie, what type of alcohol is traditionally used in a margarita?
Tequila.
Tequila is right. I think there's you can do other ones right now. I think they've gotten a little weird with them. Like you can just do
you could do anything. There's like mixologists out there.
Yeah.
I prefer mezcal in mine.
Yeah, I get confused on the difference. I mean, I'm just like, give me some tequila so I can get a buzz on. I don't want to ask too many questions. And then they say, we got this one that's smoky, and this is, got more agave or something. I'm like, I want some tequila, please.
Okay.
Please stop delaying me. Stop delaying this drink into my mouth.
He likes to go to places with red Solo cups.
That's right. Love that. Back to Vince.
That's right, 4-3. Vince needs a point right here.
Vince, who will the Chicago Bears play on their upcoming trip to London? Who are they playing?
Oh, I'm so terrible with the schedule. I'm just going to guess here. The Minnesota Vikings.
They're not playing the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday. Kenzie, who are they playing for the win?
The Jaguars.
Yes, they're playing the Jaguars, where we will be at that this week. We had a great plan and a great setup with a lot of listeners going to the game with us, so we'll be in London this week for that. Can't wait. But
I
Vince,
ordered this new Chicago Bears sweatshirt. It has like these sparkly stars on it. I'm very excited.
did you get two?
No.
Not a triple XL for me?
You don't want
Would have been
sparkly
nice.
stars?
We could be twinsies.
I apologize.
Vince, I'm so sorry, man, but thank you for what you do for hockey players.
It's okay. I appreciate it, guys.
All right, well, here's the thing. You still have a chance. So hang up, and we're going to play, Cage the Elephant. And when we come back after Cage, just 3 minutes away, everybody has a chance at these sold-out tickets for Rise Against at the Salt Shed when you hear God Bless the Baby. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.